Hello everyone, and welcome to All Things Hadar. We are going to be utilizing the vice versa tarot to the best of my knowledge. I do have some other decks here, of course, ready to go if I'm guided to use them. And we're just going to see what unfolds for us in this reading. For those of you who may be new, I am an intuitive reader. If you want more information about that, you can read that in the description box below. If you would like to know more about what I do in addition to this channel or my other channel, again, in the description box, you can go find the web address for my website. You can go there and check things out there if you want to work on with me one-on-one, or you want to receive your own private reading. If this resonates with you, I ask that you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and share these things. Each and every one of them are important, and they do help me, and they do help the channel, which in turn helps us to help each other by getting messages out there. So without any further ado, I do want to say also, though, quickly, thank you so much for being here, for stopping by, for choosing to check out this reading. And for those of you who are returning and my subscribers, thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate you being here and your role in sharing what we share with our group. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get going. These are just messages of whatever is ready to come through for our attention. All right, we're starting out. We have the Queen of Wands with her back to us. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse with that lightning strike in the back. This figure behind here to me looks very much female, but looks like, I don't know, to me it almost looks more Egyptian than it does like a Greek. Yeah, I think this to me, in this particular reading at this particular time, has a Egyptian feel to it. We'll see. We'll see. For some, that may be for some of you. It may mean something for some of you. What else? Excuse me. It's almost like she's turned her back on whatever this opportunity was. I mean, this lightning literally struck a tree that is off in the distance. And it almost feels like, you know, because it's a lone tree, right? There's all this foliage here, but then there's like this lone tree off in the distance, and that's what got hit. And the tree is very abundant. Look, you know, it's very lush, it's very green. So it could be that it could, and it's behind the wand. So it could be something that happened in the past. So literally was like a tower moment. Took down all of the abundance of the tree. We have the Hierophant. It's really interesting because sitting here looking at this, like, so the one person here has a candle. The one person here has a book, right? To me, in just what I'm feeling like, it's almost like a coming together, utilizing either, if this is about you, the viewer, only, then it could be about learning to balance the emotional, the light within inside, the passion, the fire, the creativity, you know, the emotional side with the intellectual side. If it's about two people, it could be about these two seemingly opposites coming together that bring about balance. Could be that had to happen in order for this to come forward. Let's see what else unfolds. And I mean, we know that the Hierophant is about a lot of like rules, organizations, possibly something legal. Can also be something that is very highly spiritual. Let's see what else comes. Okay, I'm not going to take it because it didn't come out. Could be something that's running in the background. We have this King of Pentacles with the Empress. Which is interesting because if you pulled them this way, right? And I said the emotional and the intellectual, right? The emotional and the intellectual. Very mind savvy, money savvy, business savvy, very intellectual here. And the Empress, right? Femininity. All right, we're going to do this way. All right, we're going to see what unfolds here. I wasn't going to take it, but it seems I'm feeling that that's significant, so we're going to leave it here. All right, what else? That's too many. That's too many. Thank you. Thank you. See, when they come out like that, I don't mind. Okay, if we have the Three of Swords. So we are talking about a heartbreak of some sort. And we have the back of the devil. All right. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, okay, bottom line is, here's the Queen of Wands, right? There she is when she's that side, right? But she's turned her back on. She's turned her back on what has happened in the past, this tower moment, this destruction of whatever was destroyed, okay? So there's that energy is what started this all, okay? Then again, here we have with the Hierophant, and we have this intellect, emotion, very feminine energies happening here. Then we have the heartbreak and the devil energy. Okay, so let's look at okay, we're going to separate like this. I'm just following here what I'm being guided to do. So we're going to put those back because the story is not about that. That's what happened in the past. I think this is going to end up being more like an explanation, or maybe not an explanation, but where it's going. So let's see what unfolds here, okay? So the heartbreak, what does this mean? And I'm just saying him and her, but don't get hung up on the genders. I'm just reading it as I'm seeing it here or feeling it here. But, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest, apply it how it applies for you. All right, so what does the heartbreak, the Three of Swords, mean for him? Thank you. Turned around. Intuition. Okay. What does this mean for her? What does this mean for her? I was going to say you, so I would assume the you is representing the viewer. That's way too many. Although I did see discovery stuck out to me that was on the top there, but we'll see if it comes out again. Ah, the heartbreak for her. So she had devotion, but it came out in reverse. And we see how this devotion, there's a mates, one is dead, and the tree is dead. There is division. One was in the light and one was in the darkness. Reversed. And it was about domination. It was about somebody controlling somebody else. Somebody wanting to destroy someone else in some way, shape, or form. Tear you down, criticize, you know, make you feel bad, whatever the case may be. Maybe far more extreme depending on your situation. For him, we have intuition here. I feel like, you know, for him, whatever whatever caused the heartbreak, it was something he very intuitively picked up on. And he knew that these stars would be divided. I'm also getting that he knew there's more. He knew there would be more than what he was experiencing, what he had experienced. All right. What does the devil energy mean for him? What does the devil energy mean for him? This King of Pentacles. What is the devil energy? Thank you. Organization. So this could literally be about the money. This could be about organization. Again, organization. This could be about his home, his business, his avenues of revenue. This could be something that struck him or was trying to. This could also be about him rebuilding. And this is unaware because it's done behind. It's being protected. What does this mean for her? What does this mean for the Empress? What does this mean for her? Drama. Oh, there's more. Drama and flirtation. So here's what I'm getting. It's interesting. All right, so even though this is like all knotted up, right? It feels like, what does that mean for her? She's like, oh no, you're not. I'm standing my ground. This is not coming in. This is not coming in. I'm standing my ground. Yeah, she's not having it. She's like, no, no, very divided, very done. And again, maybe being done in the background. Sorry, it's getting too hot. Maybe being done again in the background because it's being done behind the back. And I feel like because both of them are very, see, because like for here, it looks to me, implies like a feminine hand, and then the man is here looking that way. And he's like, no, I'm sitting here doing all the work. I'm doing all the work, from the purchasing of the stuff, the planting, the harvesting, the processing, everything. And you're just sitting here taking all of the harvest. No, we're done with that. And I feel like the same here with her again. It's like, no, she's like, no, you're not coming in. This is it. We're done. This is it. And I feel like this is something that will blossom between the two. And I do feel it's very divinely guided, divinely protected. Let's ask the question of, what does the flirtation mean for him? What does the flirtation mean for him? I mean, I would assume that this is for both of them, because they're both here and they're both looking at each other. I wasn't going to take all of that. But convention, impulsiveness, and I'll explain in a minute. Discovery, didn't I say that discovery wanted to make itself known there? Status. And risk. All right. Makes such total sense here. Okay. So as I said, it's like this meeting happens, right? And there's all this flirtation. And I do feel that it's equal, because they are just really gazing into each other's eyes here. We have the sun is out, the flowers, things are blossoming, things are blooming. Okay? So there's that. I feel like one of you or both of you have been brought up in convention. You've been brought up in, this is how we do things. Da, 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 da. And I feel like it's because somebody has status. And I feel like it could be somebody who, could be somebody of nobility, but somebody who's very high up there, put it that way. But this meeting, this flirtatiousness, it's very impulsive, and it's also like a discovery of a whole new side of the selves for each other, for the self within the self. But it's like the meeting of each other wakes up each other. So even if you're already awakened, it's going to bring another awakening. And it's going to change everything. Again, it's like discovering whole new worlds. There could be extensive travel. It is very good luck, though. It's going to happen quickly. And it is a risk, right? It is a risk because, and again, it's like, well, we're approaching each other very cautiously, very carefully. But if we learn how to harness our fears, our anxieties, and process them, right? Acknowledge them and process them so we can let them go, then we hold this opportunity to have this prosperity. And the key is learning to harness our emotions instead of letting our emotions harness us. I hope that makes sense. That makes complete sense to me. That is like so, I don't even feel like there's anything to clarify here. So Yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you found this helpful, whether this, wherever you are in this process, whether you haven't even begun it yet, or you're here in this part, or you've already moved past that. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful for you. I hope you can see that those things happen in, ways that make us sometimes question, because we do have, there are an ending or endings that have had to take place, or are taking place, or will take place, right? There's really a lot of good coming from that. This is going to change both of your guys' worlds. And not just about finances or money. Yes, he seems to be, and I say he, again, just reading what's here, so don't get hung up on the genders. It does seem that he is well off, very intelligent, I would say well-traveled. And then there's you that bring in that softer side, your own wisdom that you've gained throughout your years. Yeah, very good. Anyway, okay, guys, this is it for here, and I'm going to leave the reading here. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.